Hey guys, welcome back to another interview here on Toned In Entertainment. Today we're at Generation Championship Wrestling Show. We run this town, and I'm joined by none other than Draven Lee. How are you doing?
Good. It's warm. It's warm out there and in here. It's really warm.
It's Tampa, Florida. Where are you from, Draven?
I'm from Creepville, Sector 36.
Okay, so you're not used to this humidity out here this time of year?
It's pretty humid where I'm from.
Okay, so you're used to it then?
I'm a little bit used to that.
But still, in Tampa, it is very hot out here for an April.
It's very hot.
Now, Draven, you wrestled for Boot and Heel today. Can you tell us a little bit about your match today?
Well, I teamed up with Funny Bone and I took on Brian Andrews and Brax. I know Brax. He's from the psych ward, but I haven't been to the psych ward. I remember Brax from Alabama, and he's really strange. No one understands him. He doesn't really know wrestling. He doesn't get all that. So I was trying to talk to him, and then he just hit me really hard, and it kind of rocked me pretty good. But I'm gonna be all right.
He's a bit of a character. We had him back here earlier today.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a character for sure.
Can you tell me a little bit of inspiration on your character?
Inspiration, well, the first wrestler I ever noticed when I was a child was the Macho Man, and then I got Lanny Poffo's blessing to use the flying elbow. The Hardys were another one. Sting, Vampiro was a big influence.
Okay.
And then a lot of other stuff outside of wrestling, music and video games. The Murder Dolls and Fallout have a lot to do with the look and everything of the character. And I call it a character more than I do a gimmick. Because I don't feel like it's something that I'm putting on and pretending to do, except for maybe the face paint part of it.
Right, because the character, you live it and you breathe it.
Yeah.
A gimmick is just something you just use.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you talked about Fallout. Do you have a favorite Fallout video game?
Fallout 4 is what I'm mostly based on. That's why I have the Nuka-Cola deal on the back.
Look at that, Nuka-Cola out here on the back.
Yeah.
The Great War.
Yeah.
How many hours did you spend playing Fallout 4?
A lot of hours I could have spent doing something else, that's for sure.
I think I went through Fallout 4 at least twice,
right.
And I could not stop playing that game.
I'm on my fourth run right now.
Fourth run.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the last Fallout that came out?
76.
Yeah.
I tried for a little bit, but there was a lot of bugs, and eventually I'm going to go back when they're done with all that.
Right. Because somebody has told me all the bugs have finally worked itself out.
Yeah, I heard that as well, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, because that game came out. I was actually getting ready to go on vacation, so I didn't buy it. I was psyched up for it. Went on vacation, and I heard what disaster it was and never went back to it.
Yeah, it was pretty rough for a while.
What is it that gets you trapped within that Fallout world that you just can't seem to get out of?
I really like the concept of the post-apocalyptic anarchy, every man for himself thing. That's what led me to base a lot of the character on it. So
now, when you talked about comics, you have a favorite comic book character of all time?
Probably all of the X-Men. If I had to pick a couple, I'd probably pick Wolverine. Wolverine and Beast, I would say.
Wolverine and Beast, okay.
Yeah. Spider-Man is always a personal favorite one, and Deadpool, of course, because he's just a lot of fun.
Deadpool's hilarious.
Yeah.
You see they're getting ready to make a Deadpool 3.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's going to be awesome. Now, I want to ask you, before the pandemic happened, we were doing movie reviews here on the channel, but obviously that's all shut down. Now I'm doing retro movie reviews. Is there any movie that you would recommend I go and check out and review here on the channel?
I thought the Us movie was really good.
Us, okay.
I really got into that, and there's a lot of little Easter eggs that Kong versus Godzilla, of course, is cult classic favorite. As far as that, I don't really follow a lot of stuff anymore like I used to, so I'm always doing this.
Right. But anything like maybe retro or something from back in the days that you grew up in? Do you have like that favorite guilty movie pleasure that you watched back in the days?
Oh, definitely Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Yeah, and Army of Darkness.
Okay. So they're back here doing the meeting?
Back here doing
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Gomez. We're back here doing the interview. Okay, so we are back now. You have to respect the locker room here in wrestling. When the boss talks to the wrestlers, You respect it.
Everybody listens.
Yes. Now, since we're here at an independent wrestling show, this is one of the questions I'm asking everybody today. If people aren't coming out to their local show, what are they missing?
They're missing a lot of the best wrestling that they're missing, I guess. A lot of people say they get burnt out on the main product, the mainstream product. There's always great indie shows with unknown talent that people aren't seeing because they're not going to the shows. And I've heard stories of a lot of people getting hooked or re-hooked on wrestling because of indie shows. So I always recommend they always check them out. At least give them at least one chance.
Right.
You know.
I think I've told this story like 3 times today, but I had stopped watching the main product as well, and what got me to come back was going to an independent show.
Right.
The heart, the desire, what you guys put in to the shows, it's unmatched by what you see on regular TV.
We all just want to do this. That's the mindset I think with everybody at most of these shows is this is something they love to do.
Right. Plain and simple, you're going to see everybody put it out on the line every time to get that big break.
Right, absolutely.
Now, when you're leaving here, you're obviously worked up an appetite.
Yeah.
What are you going to indulge in when you get out of here?
It depends. I haven't been to Florida in a few years, so we're going to go find something that we don't have at home.
Okay.
Because that's different. We're going to go to the beach for a while, all that. And then I got school in Morton on Sunday. I'll be wrestling there, so that's... I don't have anything for tomorrow, so I'm just going to kind of take a little break and then go back to work.
Take some time, enjoy Tampa for a day?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what you can do, you know? What else do we have to look forward to you coming in the future?
I'm just going to go to as many places as I can and wrestle everybody. Hopefully get the right eyes on me. I got the gimmick. I'm working on the look, you know, and I figure I got nowhere to go but up. I'm not going to go backwards, you know. So
that's just the great thing to look forward to. Can I ask you, why are you rocking the chain?
The chain was part of the gimmick, but it originally came on me by accident. I was getting ready for a dog collar match, and they had me to carry it out for a few weeks prior, and now it's just become part of the gimmick. It kind of goes along with the post-apocalyptic deal. It goes along with. Sometimes I use it. I wrap people up in it. I wrap the elbow in it. All that.
It does work for your gimmick.
Yeah,
and
I feel naked without it now. So
like if you're thinking like post-apocalyptic, you don't have like high-tech weaponry. You gotta use your resources.
Right. Yeah. So this works for now.
Can I ask you what it was like to be in a dog collar match?
The dog collar match was fun. I've had 4 of them.
4 of them.
Yeah, that one was my first one with a worker named Mike Cobb in Tennessee. We did a bunch of outside stuff. It was actually an outdoor show, so we went all over the place. Still dog collared. I've had 2 tag team dog collar matches, and then I think 2 singles dog collar matches, 2 or 3.
Okay.
And I've had a couple of the on the wrist gimmick too, like the 4 corners.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, like the bull rope match, but it was with a chain instead. It was different. I've done death matches and stuff too, but.
Well, since you've done all those kinds of crazy matches, is there one match out there that you still haven't had that you'd like to have?
I've only had a couple of cage matches, but I feel like I haven't had a defining cage match moment, so
Okay.
I really want to do that.
Okay.
I've stood out in ladder matches before. Alex Zane takes pride in hitting a 630 on a ladder on top of me before we got signed. So I guess I'm the guy that laid there for Alex Zane. That's cool.
You want to have that bona fide cage match to really put you on the map.
I want to be the Jimmy Snuka moment, you know.
Oh, yes.
Something that defines it, you know.
Everybody remembers that.
Yeah,
you know?
I wasn't even born yet, but I remember it. Yeah.
There's like 2 cage matches I think that stand out. It's Jimmy Snuka and Mick Foley. Are probably when you think cage matches over the years. I mean, there's other ones that have been great.
I think Kurt Angle is in place somewhere there with the moonsault. Eddie Guerrero with the frog splash from the top.
Yeah, there's been some crazy moments.
Yeah, there's
out there.
A lot of others. Yeah.
Now, where can people look you up at if they want to follow you?
On Facebook, you can search for Draven Lee, Draven Lee 13 on Twitter, and then if you YouTube Draven Lee, I'm all over the place there. Some of it I posted, some of it fans posted, some of it shows posted. It's just all over the place. Draven Lee. I think I'm the only Draven Lee that's wrestling. There's other guys that use Draven, but I think I'm the only Draven Lee as far as I know. So that's.
What can we find on your YouTube channel? Is there anything besides the wrestling stuff?
Well, there's wrestling and workout videos right now. I started posting workout videos during the lockdown when I was working out at home.
Okay.
So, and then I just kind of carried that over when I went back to the gym too. And then I'm going to start posting ghost hunting videos on there. and other stuff. It's just I never have time. I'm always doing this.
Right.
So I'm always traveling, sleeping in the car and stuff.
Sleeping in the car.
Yeah. So it's.
You don't even got time to pull over for a hotel.
Sometimes I do. I've got one tonight. So
You got one tonight.
Yeah.
The hotels are pretty booked up here in Tampa, so I'm glad you got one.
Yeah.
tonight.
I was surprised.
Well, Draven, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate it. Appreciate your time. Nothing but the best moving forward. And guys, if you like interviews like this with Draven Lee, make sure you stay tuned in here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos. Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.